The Battle of Yorktown was one of the most important battles of the Revolutionary War that took place in the 18th century. It ultimately terminated the war when the British surrendered to the rebels.
This battle took place in August of 1781. George Washington, depicted in the top left-hand corner, was the commander-in-chief of the Continental Army.
To his immediate right is Comte de Rochambeau, a French general who supplied French allies for the rebel side.
Next is Charles Cornwallis, a general for the British side. Below Washington is Marquis de Lafayette, who was a major general in the Continental Army.
Next is General Friedrich von Steuben.
To von Steuben's right is Anthony Wayne, who was a general for the Continental Army. So, how did the Continental Army achieve success at Yorktown? Next slide.
This is Washington and Rochambeau giving final orders to their troops before battle. Since Lafayette had been shadowing Cornwallis, he knew most of his tricks and strategies, allowing Washington and Rochambeau to tell their troops what to expect from the British side.
On August 20th, 1781, Washington started moving American and French forces south from New York to join Lafayette's troops to fight Cornwallis at Yorktown. Per General Washington's request, a French ship under Comte de Grasse's command was sailing to Chesapeake Bay.
The ship was prepared to challenge the British Navy and to prevent any British ships from entering Chesapeake Bay. This allowed the Continental Army to take action.
Wait, go back a slide.
Oh, yeah. This is the Continental Army riding into Yorktown with confidence because they already knew what to expect from the British Army.
At this point in the Revolutionary War, the rebels had low spirits because they'd been fighting for about 6 years, so their desire for independence from Great Britain inspired them to keep fighting.
The Patriots thought taxation without representation was unfair and unjust, and they were grateful for the writing of the Declaration of Independence in 1776.
Next slide. In this scene, the Continental and British armies are fighting in the Battle of Yorktown. Anthony Wayne united with Lafayette's forces, and together they captured Cornwallis's army. Next slide. This battle caused 244 casualties and 627 injuries.
Since Cornwallis was planning to only fight Lafayette and his troops, he was surprised when Washington, Rochambeau, and their troops arrived. The British were outnumbered by the Continentals. Because of this, they had to surrender.
Next slide. The video. Gotta wait for it to start because it's kind of. Wait, it already started? Is the sound on?
It's just
Okay, then the song playing now, The World Turned Upside Down, was a song played at the surrender ceremony.
General Cornwallis did not attend the ceremony. General O'Hara attended as his substitute and surrendered to Washington's subordinate, General Lincoln.
Yeah. Could you exit out of that? That's confusing.
Yeah.
Next slide, and don't play the video till for a second.
Yeah.
Here you can see the British marching out of Yorktown in defeat on October 20th, 1781. Lord North, the British Prime Minister, received word of the Yorktown surrender in November.
He declared it is all over. He was shocked that Washington, Rochambeau, and their troops came, making the number of the Continental Army soldiers more than double the number of British soldiers in this battle.
The British soldiers were too afraid to proceed and chickened out. So, how did the Continental Army win this battle?
Although the colonists and the Continentals had to overcome many hardships along the way, they persevered and, with the help of their French allies, they were ultimately able to beat the British and win their freedom from Great Britain in 1781.